what should a company which works with a company such as yours for providing lead generation services expect in terms of what can happen in 6 months?
Again, I would say it depends on the particular, target market and what you are and your sales cycle in general. If you are targeting enterprise companies and maybe your sales cycle can go to even more than a year or so, then maybe you should expect some really good conversations. And the fact that you get maybe 3 or 4 such conversations from large enterprises, it's a good outcome. If you are targeting, SMBs and you have a lower value service or product, you should definitely expect a larger number of leads, and maybe you should also expect to see some return in terms of closed sales. So it kind of depends on calibrating, let's say, the target market and your services and your products. But just to summarize, ultimately, they all expect to see some sales, even if it's not after 6 months, but at least the leads that were generated, if they were qualified, they should expect to see, some results maybe sometime in the future. So they do need to set up some clear KPIs. I do believe that the provider only gets your customer to the door, so only generates your leads. Then if you don't see any return and you are, sure that the leads were well qualified and you don't see any close out of those, then you should look further at your sales process and see, how can you make it more effective? Maybe it's something your salespeople have to face, or maybe there are some issues with regards to how you approach your customers or your pricing